What is going on, guys? Kyle, Finance Bro here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about the top 3 stocks that I'm going to be watching in February 2021. Now, before we get this video started, I just want to ask you guys if you could please hit the like and subscribe button. It takes like 2 seconds to do, super easy, completely free, and it helps you never miss a video that we upload. Also want to mention too, if you guys want 4 free stocks, you can sign up with the Webull link in the description. We get a commission and it helps support the channel. I just want to mention that we are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. Please consult an actual financial registered advisor and do your own due diligence before you invest in any asset or security. But other than that, let's get right in this video. So to start this video off, we have an insane week, of course, that we've seen last week with the whole GME AMC run up, lots of volatility in the market, lots of pullback too on other irrelevant stocks to that situation. Of course, we saw some insane numbers last week from some of these hedge fund stocks, but we're starting to see quite a bit of pullback in these stocks. Over the course of this week, I think that most of these stocks are going to return to the levels they were trading at previous to this big event, and I don't think we're going to see a lot more of a rally in the future. Now, because of this, I don't really want to talk about GME and AMC today because those stocks, in my opinion, are starting to be on the downfall. I don't see a really great future with them, and I'm not holding any positions in them currently. I want to talk a little bit about some stocks today that have good catalysts, good news coming out with them, great fundamentals, and maybe even some technical analysis as well. So the first stock we're going to be talking about today is actually ticker symbol WKHS, otherwise known as Workhorse. Now, for those of you who don't know, Workhorse is basically a company that in recent times has really dedicated itself to building electric vehicle utility and delivery vehicles. This is huge because we have an upcoming possible contract that's worth $8.3 billion with the USPS service. This contract, if acquired by Workhorse, would give them a huge step up in the market because basically what they would be doing is replacing all of USPS's delivery trucks with electric vehicle substitutes. That would mean that Workhorse literally is providing the entire federal fleet of USPS. If this contract does go through, we could see a huge rally in the price. If this contract does go through, we could see a huge rally in the stock's price. Now, of course, whether or not this contract will go through and whether or not Workhorse will win out against the 2 other competitors is unknown. I should also mention too that because of the new Biden administration that just came into office recently, we're probably going to see a huge amount of subsidies given into Workhorse, as well as a bunch of other electric vehicle companies. Electric vehicles do seem to be the future for most automotive companies, but whether or not they're successful in this market is still to be seen. But I think Workhorse has some great catalysts coming up. I think it's a great company overall. Fundamentally, they make some really interesting concepts and prototypes that I think are going to be huge for the federal service if they pick up the contract. Of course, this is a catalyst that is unknown. It's very similar to earnings where no one knows which way it's going to go really until it actually happens, but it's still a decent company that might be worth a long-term hold. Now, for those of you who don't know, AliBaba is an e-commerce platform that works almost kind of like a general store. They sell almost everything, and they also provide wholesale solutions for different small to medium-sized businesses that want to buy from them in bulk. They sell all kinds of stuff on their platform, and it's really great for small business owners who want to get a lot of inventory for a cheap price to have really good margins. Most of the strange news that came out about this stock did come out a few weeks ago, so it seems like most of it is past, but I still think that this is an incredibly solid company. It's of course e-commerce, which is definitely the future in every single retail aspect, and I'm really looking forward to see how AliBaba integrates itself with more and more online stores. Now, the reason I'm talking about it today is because it actually had an earnings call today, and it totally tanked. Well, here's the thing. I'm a big believer in buying the dip and finding companies at low prices and getting in at a good value. I think AliBaba is a very strong company, and I could see some great growth in 2021 and beyond. The earnings call was this morning. It dipped about $8, and I actually bought at the very bottom of that dip. Now AliBaba is starting to rise in price, and I have a feeling it will continue to do that and recover from its lows. Even when the whole thing about delisting it off the stock exchange came out a couple weeks back, we saw a huge drop in price in AliBaba's stock price. However, that stock price went right back up a few days later, and people got some really good gains out of it. So my point is to basically find companies that are great values and have good dip buying opportunities and look into them and do research and see if they're what you want to buy. I think AliBaba is a perfect example of this with sound fundamentals and a super low RSI right now. It's really underbought. I think it's a good pick. Now, the last stock I actually wanted to talk about today is none other than Palantir. Now, for those of you who don't know, Palantir is a software analytics company that helps develop software solutions for big companies, also for regulatory bodies or government agencies. Now, the reason I'm bringing Palantir up is because they actually have a piece of news that just recently went through. Palantir recently partnered with Rio Tinto, which is a metals and mining corporation, and it's actually one of the best ones in the entire world. This is a multi-year partnership that's going to make use of Palantir's data software to analyze and help grow their business. This just adds another company to the long list of clients that Palantir has gained over the last couple of years. This just adds another client to the long list of companies that Palantir is beginning to develop ever since it IPO'd last year in September. We see more and more news about contracts and new clients being added all the time, and there's always something coming out about Palantir, it seems like. I know I've talked about this stock quite a lot on this channel, but I'm super bullish on Palantir. I think it's really undervalued for what it is right now, and I really hope that it can see some great growth in 2021. We'll have to see if any more news comes out about Palantir in the coming months, but I'm really looking forward to see this company grow. And other than that, guys, that's all we have for you guys today. I just wanted to make this video just to kind of point out a few stocks that I've been keeping my eyes on and doing some research on, and stocks that I enjoy looking at. If you guys have any stock suggestions or things you want me to research into or talk about, please leave your comment below. We appreciate every comment, every like, every subscriber. It's so incredibly awesome to see you guys. We just hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, and I am so incredibly grateful for all of you guys for doing that. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you guys follow all the social medias in their description down below. It takes like 2 seconds to do, super easy. Also, I want to mention, if you guys want 4 free stocks with Webull, go check out the description link below. It helps us out immensely and gives us a commission when you do it, and it's the best way to support this channel currently. Hope you guys checked out the live stream this morning. We're starting to go live more and more on this channel, so you guys should definitely tune into those if you haven't already. And other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Kyle Finance, bro. Take it easy.